Corey P. Smith here again. Um, Listen, I wanted to hop on here again today to answer a question that somebody sent me in my email because I guess they seen me on somebody's live or Zoom call where I made this statement that FHA loans were not good, and they wanted me to go into more detail why I made this statement. Uh, number one, number one, I made this statement was because I feel like black people tend to lean more towards FHA loan than conventional loans because they've, you know, may think that they don't qualify or, they don't get the best information in terms of which type of loan they should be applying for when trying to purchase a house. Um, so that's the first reason. The second reason is because of mortgage insurance. A lot has changed over the years, um, and now you have to have mortgage insurance on a FHA loan for the life of the loan. You can never get rid of it. You have mortgage insurance on conventional loans as well, but once you pay so much into the loan, you can eventually get rid of the mortgage insurance on a conventional loan. And I know there's some people out there that's, probably watching and they probably saying, well, what's bad about that, about having the mortgage insurance where they have your taxes and insurance included? Well, what's bad about that is you pay more. Like I got a conventional loan on this house that I'm in now, and we actually had the PMI removed. And by doing that, yeah, we pay our own taxes, we pay our own insurance, but they can't collect that extra money that they be collecting. Like, you pay more. When you have mortgage insurance, you pay more. They take out more to put into the escrow. So that's one of the reasons why I said, hey, FHA loans, like, if you can get a conventional loan, get a conventional loan. Don't mess with the FHA loan. And then on top of that, just going a little bit deeper, you know, man, racism still big in the real estate game. I actually experienced it myself. I, when we had the mortgage insurance removed from my house, you have to have an appraisal done, and the mortgage company, they are the ones who send the appraisal out. And what happened was this guy, he came in, looked at the house, you know, complimented the house, did what he had to do, and we get back the appraised value, and it may be 2%. It may have been 2% less than what we needed it to be. Well, the problem with it was we looked at houses that had sold around our house, and not boasting, like the homes in my neighborhood are pretty expensive. But after he did that, maybe a month later, it's a house. Man, I could walk outside and walk to the house. It's at the end of the street, turn the corner. This house was about 1,500 square feet smaller than my house. Uh, it we sit on about the same amount of land, but hey, they sold the house within a month for $1.1 million. And keep in mind, this guy had gave my mortgage company appraised value for under $1 million. We already knew that he was lying because we had an independent appraisal done. But the problem with that was, like I said, our mortgage company didn't want to. They sent out their own appraisal. But anyway, had to go through a whole lot. Had to appeal. Had to file a complaint with the state of Tennessee for appraisals. What else? I also filed a complaint with Fannie Mac. So, it was so subtle the way he did it, but it happened. Um, you see stuff like this, because I had seen a story like this. Maybe it may have been a couple of years before, where this couple in San Diego, same thing got happened to them. But I'm just saying, yeah, that's the reason why. To answer the person's question, that's the reason why I don't. I'm not too favorable when it comes to like FHA loans. Like, if you can get a conventional loan, get a conventional loan. It's to get your credit up a little bit more. So you might have to put down a little bit. Well, you will have to put down a little bit more money, but it's worth it in the end, because at the end of the day, man, this whole mortgage thing and buying houses, it's a rip off. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a rip off. Like, I mean, you do it for your family because you need to be stationary. It's a rip off, and even now with rental, if you go out and try to rent somewhere, you're gonna pay more in rent than you would a mortgage. So it's like a catch-22. I mean, a lot of the big banks have got into the rental market, and they buying up blocks and neighborhoods of rental property, so they can do a lot of different things. They can play with the rent. They can charge what they want. And if you're not in a position to buy a home, like most people are not, because their credit screwed up, or they don't even really know how to, legally play with the paperwork to move somewhere they would like to move. So it's like a catch-22. But it all goes back to credit. It all goes back to manipulating credit in a way where you use the credit, and the credit doesn't put you in a position where you basically a slave to it. A lot of you people out there that have dreams of home ownership, hey, don't beat yourself up too much, because, like I said, it's all a scam anyway. Like, I mean, they give you a mortgage 30 years. I mean, for my house, my house is over $1 million, but 30 years, I could have $1 million car, and I wouldn't be paying them. It wouldn't take me 30 years to pay it off with all of the interest. So I say, don't beat yourself up. You just gotta learn how to play the game. Like, I buy houses, I sell houses, I invest in different, especially now, it's different types of investments you can make with different companies who are developing land in different places. Florida is hot. Memphis is hot. We building here, but at the end of the day, it all goes back to credit. But anyway, I just wanted to hop on there and answer that question. I'll try to answer another question tomorrow, but that's my main reason. Like, if you can stay away from the FHA loan, man, go conventional. That way, at some point, if you get in a better financial position, you can pay your mortgage down enough where you can remove the PMI insurance or MPI insurance well, you can't now with the FHA loan, and you'll be the one responsible for your homeowner's insurance and paying taxes. So, that's what I say. But I hope that answered your question. Peace out.